Yo, what's good? It's been a hot minute, guys. It's been like what, 3 weeks or some shit. Not gonna lie, I lost a little bit of motivation. A lot, I won't lie. I felt like I was getting too toxic, so I was like, "Fuck this, bro." And then the games felt really low quality. Like a lot of the games I lose, it's just like my bot lanes are just like exploding. You know what I mean? Like it's just unplayable because my bot lanes just like they just kind of lose their mind and then they mental boom and it's like it's really hard to play. It's really sad when that happens, but I mean, hey, what can you do, bruh? You can only keep going. Anyways, though, we've hit. Well, you guys didn't see it, but I think last time you guys saw me, I was like Platinum 3 or some shit, or maybe Platinum 2. But we are Emerald 2 right now. 67% win rate, 56 wins, 28 losses, 69 on Gragas. Some of these games I'm getting camped a lot, so it's really hard to like. A lot of them aren't that good to watch, just because it's like I'm just kind of praying on my team to like carry me at that point, right? I mean, this game I played really well, but I don't really want to showcase this one because I feel like everyone on my team played well. So I think a game that I really want to showcase is this one I played yesterday. This is a game where it's just like I can't even look at that, but this is a game where it's just like my teammates were like hopeless, like I was the only one doing good, and I kind of just want to showcase like that these games are really winnable. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna fuck up, they're gonna make hella mistakes, they're gonna troll, they're gonna go in two ham and stuff like that. So anyways, we're gonna be watching this game. It's gonna be a little bit different. It's just gonna be me VOD reviewing that game because I'm a little bit too lazy to go into the actual thing. And I don't remember what I said when I was playing that one. So you feel me? I don't want you guys to see the toxic side of me. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys learned something from this. Alrighty, we are back in some more League of Legends action. So we're just gonna look at the review here. We're gonna see what happened this game. Oh, I'm over here. So usually against Nasus, like people used to play this matchup a lot because they were like, "Oh, this is such a free matchup because Nasus, I can just get like 500 stacks at 20 minutes and just kill everyone." But the thing is that people forget is that Nasus can only run at you, right? And especially this guy takes skills, he can really only run at you kind of fast. But I'm playing something like Gragas, right? So I just kind of peel. I can just peel my team off and stuff like that, and his W really won't do much to me because I'll have phase rush and stuff like that. And so it's one of those things just like, Nasus is not that bad versus Gragas, but I mean, you're letting Gragas have free farm. Like, I'm kind of just going to beat you up. You know what I mean? There's just so much to it that you're missing out on. And so when you play something like Nasus into Gragas, Gragas can just kind of beat him up. Now, it's going to be hard for Gragas to kill him. But it won't matter if Grag's gonna be 10 CS a minute and then he just kind of kills everyone, right? Because at the end of the day, Nasus is so immobile, right? So it makes it really hard for Gragas to really team fight well. So yeah. Again, though, I love going against Nasus because it's kind of free, but it's kind of one of those games where, like, you kind of coin flip because you can beat up Nasus, you can kill him once or twice and have like really good CS, but if your bot lane's gonna go 0-5, right, and then it's just really hard to play the game because then Nasus he just becomes a meat shield. But I mean, I like this matchup. I used to go against a lot. It's kind of just one of those games where you just kind of just chill. If you want to poke him, you just want to use your manifold band. So that's what I'm just trying to do there. Nasus will have way too much sustain. He's got second wind, D shield, his passive. Like, this champion's never going to die, right? Unless we get ganked or something. Especially in the early when we have scaling runes too. So I mean, overall, we're not CSing like the best right now, but I mean, Greg's one of those champions where he will really ramp up, right? So got my manifold band stacked. It's definitely one of those things where it's like you're not looking to kill, you're just looking to CS really, really good, and then punish him when you can on minions and stuff like that, but you don't need to force yourself to kill him, right? Don't put yourself in so much danger to kill him. But yeah, you guys are going to see that this game was very, very hopeless looking. But they end up like trolling really hard. So I think this game is just one of those games where it's kind of inspirational. It's like, you know, people will fuck up even at this rank, right? I just saw this is like basically I think this is a diamond lobby, full diamond lobby. Even these players make a lot of mistakes, and they get really heavy egos, and they'll throw. You know what I mean? Now, one thing I don't like here is I'm using a little bit too much mana, right? I could be using it better, but right now I'm thinking, okay, I'm at 600, 700. I need to stop using my Qs now because I need to save up for 900 to get my my lost chapter. That's when I can really start like poking this guy more if I want, but that's just gonna make it where I'm more of a champion, right? So I'm like, okay, let's get this wave and then we'll go. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna push this wave in. I guess not. I'm just playing super safe. I think my thoughts here was actually that I fucked up and used too much mana, so I'm gonna just look to let the wave slow push into me, because technically it would be slow pushing into me if I didn't use my abilities on it so much. And so now I'm like, okay, I've got enough for my thing now. I'm gonna back here. I believe he stops my back here though. Pretty sure he does. I'm like, okay, well, whatever. It's not a big deal because the wave is still pushing into me anyway, so I can just say, okay, fuck it. I can just stay here. It's not like Nasus is poking me that hard anyway, so. Okay. So you guys can see here, my bot lane's already 0-3 and we're 5 minutes into the game, right? So it's one of those things where it's just like, it's kind of crazy, you know? My Mashi's already 0-1. You feel me? So it's one of those games where it's like, you know, our team scales really well, but I mean, this is one of those games where it's like, if we lose early though, we lose. You know what I mean? Because I mean, their team isn't that bad at scaling either because they have a Nasus and a Rise, but yeah. Anyways, we're like, okay, you know, we're down a little bit of CS. Fuck it. I mean, we're down 6. It kind of sucks, but we should have CS better and stuff like that, but it's kind of whatever. And our mid lane dies. So you can see that this game's already really hard. Just 5-0 and we're 5 minutes and 45 seconds into the game. But I finally get my lost chapter. I get a little bit more damage. I get the amplifying tone because I feel like I should just get more damage when I'm versus something like a Nasus, right? Yeah. So I remember I was looking at this game, I'm like, damn, bro, this is not good. Because I mean, Samir's 3-1, my bot's 1-5. Like, this is super bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, we kind of fucked up there going for this this thing here. We shouldn't have done that. One thing that's good about Nasus though is that he has terrible wave clear. His wave clear is like, well, it's not terrible if he puts points in his E, but this guy didn't. So I think if he put 3 points in his E, the wave clear isn't that bad. But we all know Nasus doesn't have like that great a wave clear. Only when he puts a lot of points into E will he have like pretty good wave clear. I feel like if I'm in Nasus situation though, I would put a lot of points into E here, but I mean, he did build smart here, right? Because you got the Merc Treads and stuff like that, so. So you can see here, 2-0 Elise, 2-0-1 Elise, 2-0-1 Rise, 3-1-2 Samira, 1-0-2 Nami. Like, my bot lane is literally mental booming. Like, they're crashing on each other. Like, this is one of those things where it's like, you can only pray that the enemy team's gonna get cocky and they're gonna troll. This is a really hard game, right? But we were able to pull through and, you know, perform. So yeah, I mean, there's that. You know, when you know that we're this week and you know that their team fights are pretty good, because I mean, our team fights aren't that good because we have like really awkward setup and stuff like that. But they'd only be decent if I'm there, right? But if I'm not there and it's just 4v4, my teammates team fight's kind of awkward, right? Because at least any one of them gets hit by Cocoon, they'll die. You can see here, we can look around as I'm just farming over here. Bot just getting completely stomped. You know what I mean? 3.6k to 2.5k. He's literally down to 1100. My Master Yi's down 500. Stuff like that. It's just one of those things where it's just like, you know. So they yelled for that. I'm backing here because I'm like, okay, well, I think Elise's going to be here. And I believe she was coming. So if I showed there, she would have gone for me. It's just a good macro play for me. So there's that. I believe I waited to buy an item here. So when I'm versus Nasus, I really like going just movement speed stuff. I know what you're thinking. Why would you go movement speed when his W does that? It's just because it's better. You know, you can run around more. You can weave more. The movement speed is really good versus something like Nasus, who's very immobile, right? Especially since he has tier 2 boots. Buying this is pretty good. It's gonna help help my movement speed a lot. Good play for me. It's gonna take a while to die though. Okay, good play. My Zarya literally mental booms and she starts coming. She starts ganking. Yeah. I mean, this game was a mess, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This game was a mess. Okay, I won't bullshit you. But you see what I talk about? How it's like when you go versus Nasus, you guys are just gonna both farm well, and your goal is to just have good CS and then try to poke him out and beat him up if you can. Bait out his R's, and then once his R's over, you can look to kill him. Of course, you gotta be careful though, because if you use your phase rush and then he didn't use W, he will fuck you up. I'm not gonna lie. So it's about understanding how to use your rune like really well and stuff like that. But as you guys can see here, this game is like crazy, right? 1-7-2 bot lane. My Lucian's down 16 CS. It's not looking good, right? He's literally down 2k. It's just one of those things where it's like, holy shit, this game is actually impossible. But you guys will see that people, even at this diamond rank, bro, they fucking troll like crazy, dude. And look at this mental booming. Look at this. Holy hell, dude. Keep a strong mental. If they do this to you guys, just remember that there's that mute button. Okay, so make sure you guys use it. You know. So I bait here. I'm like, okay. I don't think we killed this guy, but so yeah, there's that. That was a good bait for me. Really well played for me in the Yi there. Really good. So I mean that's great for us, right? We have a CS lead on the Nasus, and we're really strong now. We are really strong now. So now I can look to hold the wave here. So I like to hold the wave here. I think I fucked it up a little bit. Yeah, that's my bad. I should have held the wave over here just a little bit and then walk. I kind of fucked up, but it's all good. You get the idea. You get the idea. The reason why I do that is because I just want Nasus to lose it more, and I want him to be in danger here because I know he doesn't have anything up. So now that he's walked up, he's really out of range here. I fucked up my Q there. If I landed my Q on him, I would have hit him. Okay. Okay, I get his ult. You see that? You have to just kite him out. Kite him out and then just put a lot of pressure on him like that, right? I mean, he heals a lot, but I mean, now he has no ult, so he's really killable. So yeah, as you can see here, we're having pretty good CS too, so we're kind of just chilling. The Zarya just got really impatient here, and I don't know. It's kind of whatever though, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Zarya did more than what the Lucian did, so, but they were spamming a lot. Try to hold a wave. I walk here. Him trying to hold the wave there is pretty crazy. We're like right in front of my face because I wouldn't let him. But so now I'm like, okay, well, it's kind of whatever. We're chilling. I mean, he has 219 stacks. Not very good stacks. He should be about 300 at least, I believe. But we kind of fucked him up. So just really bad on his part. Just not very well played. You know what I mean? Let's go a little bit faster here. I fuck up that. I don't want to talk about it. Basically, the idea was I was gonna... Yeah. That's my bad. Alright, I won't lie. We pretend we didn't see that, alright? Pretend you guys didn't see that. And now I'm like, okay, well, I don't need the kill. I want someone else to have the kill, so I said, fuck it. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I was thinking about going back there and killing him, but I was like, nah, it's fine. So, I mean, I'm a lot stronger than his Nasus, but... he's still really hard to kill, right? Oh boy. It's not looking that good. You know what I mean? Down 35 CS, 1 and 2. 121 to 401. He got one shot over here, I think. It's just like really random plays, right? Because if we go back and look here, it's like, why would you go here? Like, yeah, you have prio. Technically, you have prio, but you don't see anyone. See? Like, these are diamond players doing that type of shit. It doesn't really make sense why you would do that, right? Especially when we're so behind. We're down 5k gold and we're 15 minutes in the game. Doesn't really make sense now, does it? But, I mean, these players, like, you know, you'll watch these guys playing and be like, how do these guys ever climb to this rank? Like, it's crazy, bro. But I won't bullshit you guys, okay? Diamond 4, I would say a good 20%. 20% are boosted players. Like, genuinely boosted players that don't belong in that rank. And then there'll be some people that get insanely lucky and they just go on a really... They just kind of luck stat it, and then they just... They just go on a big winning spree. So that happens sometimes too. And it could be you. You know what I mean? It could be you. But the real question is, when you luck stat like that, can you do it again? You know what I mean? Like, can you do it to the point to where it's not luck anymore? It's actually just you having skill, right? Because the thing is, like, a lot of people at this rank really will do some questionable shit. You're like, bro, there's no way that just happened, you know? Because, you know, when you're diamond, like, you should be a very advanced player, you know? But then you see stuff like what that Master Yi did, and it's just crazy, you know? So anyways, I'm like, okay, well, okay, let's pressure this. I really want this tower here. I'm playing for myself here. They do a random play here. I want to see what they did here, actually, to win this fight, because this is such a random fight. So they start egoing it. Look. Okay. Okay. I see then. So the Samir started it. And then the Rise comes in, and then he's just a free platter. Wow, look at that. And just like that, this is the start of them throwing really, really hard, because they gave, like, what, 3 shutdowns? I believe it's 3 shutdowns, right? Yeah. Holy hell. So now Lucian's really strong. I get the tower here. But it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, play for yourself in these kind of situations. I get that you should try to make things happen, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, their team fights are better than ours, right? I have to catch them off guard. But if I get hit by one ability from, like, the Rise W, and I get snared, or I get hit by Nami Bubble, or I get hit by the Cocoon, I'm dead. So it's better to make yourself, to just play macro, right? Play macro. I mean, this Nasus is obviously tilted. Oh, bad E for me. That's my bad. Pretend you guys didn't see that. Ult him away. Okay, Mashi dies here. I'm like, okay, well, time to go. I had to flash there, unfortunately. I mean, you know what I mean? So, It's kind of whatever though. Fuck it. So now we come back. I'm using vision here. And then they kind of commit for this for no reason. It's kind of crazy what they do here. Okay. I'm like, alright, they can do that, I guess. I'm like, okay, just kill the Rise then. So they literally just threw back to back for this for no reason, right? It's kind of crazy. And so the thing is I don't care about taking the kills, guys, because I'm already strong. Like, don't get me wrong, I should try to take the kills, but you know, I'm a character where I'm an enabler, right? I'm not like a crazy hard carry, right? Like a Vladimir or some shit or Master Yi, but I'm a very strong enabler that can carry through that way. So the reason why I give those guys kills is because I'm already strong. Like, I'm not weak. You know what I mean? Yes, the kill would be nice on me, but I don't want all the pressure to be on my back when it's very hard for me to hit those, to fight these players, right? Because you got Samir with her wind wall. You know, you got Rise is really beefy, so me doing a full combo on him will probably do half his HP at best. You know, you got Elise in her spider form, she can just go invulnerable. You got Nami R, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of reasons why I get the kills this game, right? Because it's a very hard game for me to really carry. So I rely on my teammates so that I can also do my own thing on the opposite side of the map, and then they can look to win fights without me, right? Because Nasus cannot match me. Look at his stacks. He got 387 at 20 minutes. Right? And he's getting a lot of magic resist, so it's pretty hard for me to kill him right now, but and I have to back out here. So this is something where my team actually throws because I'm spamming him. Like, get out, guys. I'm pinging them. Get out, guys. Don't do this. But they do. Right, guys, if you know it's the right call, just don't follow that call, right? Like, you saw me, I had like 150 to 200 HP. I just leave. Because at the end of the day, we got the Atacon. We should have instantly left after we got the Atacon, but we didn't for some reason. Kind of weird. So I'm like, okay, let's just play for macro, play for waves here, right? So my thoughts is, okay, let me get this mid wave so that once they get this Drake here, then I can go top. Right? So that is just the gist of it. Right? So we just play macro and have really good tempo around the map because, you know, I could be here trying to hit this, but that doesn't do us anything, right? Because we know we're not taking the turret. And me getting more gold for myself is better. So now I'm looking at bot lane. I'm like, okay, so there's 2 bot here. How many is bot? I'm trying to count. Lucian dies here. I'm like, okay, it's kind of whatever. I see 1 mid. I'm like, all right, so that's 3. I see 3 on the map here. I see Nasus is up here. I'm like, okay, I'm not really worried about this guy. I'm not really too worried about this guy, but the reason why I walk up here is because I'm like, okay, where is everyone? I think I saw Samir push mid, and maybe she walked up here. Maybe she's getting the scuttle heal, so we don't want to commit to a fight. We know there's 2 bot, but we don't know where Rise is still. He's tried to gank us before, so let's just play it safe. And then you guys are probably thinking, okay, so why didn't you go for, like, you know, if he's getting so much Rises, so why don't you go for your Void Staff or Crit Bloom? Reason why I don't go Crit Bloom here, I was actually building Bloodletters is because I learned this from Azap actually. I didn't think about this for some reason. But because Bloodletters is a thing now, and it shreds people's magic resist to like 30% when she hit them, like, is it 5 times? I think if you hit them 5 times with your abilities, you shred their armor by 30%, right? And I'm like, okay, so we have Vladimir, a hyper carry, and then we have Zyra, who does a lot of damage too. So we have very high AP damage dealers here. So if I can make it because I want to live longer anyways. So me getting the Crit Bloom wouldn't be bad, right? CDR and all this stuff in the Magic Pen, but But this is just for sure better, so I can live longer. I still get the CDR, and then I still but then I have it where my teammates do a lot of damage too. You know what I mean? Okay, really well played for me. Honestly, I played that good, and then I like to get a flank on them. Hits me there. We get merchants here too, guys, because they do so much magic damage. Again, I leave, and I'm like, okay, my teammates can handle the rest. Right? So just really good plays for me and all that stuff. Honestly, I played this game. I would say I played this game basically perfect, or almost perfect. And then again, we TP bot for really good tempo around the map. Right? So really well played. This is me not playing for a bit, so it's one of those things where it's just like, you know, we are just really performing, right? Like, we're performing really hard. You know, it may not look like this is like a 1v9 angle from us, but it really was a 1v9 angle from us, because remember, my teammates are strong now, but at one point, every one of them was down at least 1k. 1k, I think Lucian was down like 3k or some shit, right? And so it's one of those things where we made openings for our teammates, right? And so because of that, it's you know, right? And that's one of those things again where like his W didn't do much to us when we have our phase rush up, right? A lot of people over here. I kind of wish my teammates were in better position to do Baron, but it's kind of whatever. Okay, this is fine. My Vladimir is being the shot of Rise now, so that's really good for us. I kind of feel like if you're playing Vladimir against Rise, I feel like Phase Rush is not the play, and you just go summon Airy for a lot of damage, you know? So it's 25.5 minutes, and he's barely 500 stacks. So, I mean, Nasta will still kind of hurt, but, I mean, it's really not that much. He should have around, I feel like he should have around 700, 800, right? Maybe even 900. So look at that. We just kite him out here. He can't do anything. Baiting him out. And as this is happening, I'm looking over here. I'm like, wow. And just like that, guys, it's over. Now let's just rewatch it. Let's see what my team did here. Okay. Oh yeah, my Vlad played this really well. Yeah, well, nice. Let me see something here. Did he kill the Baron? He killed the Baron. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, my Vladimir played pretty well near the end, too. So, I mean, there's that. As I beat up Nasus here, you feel me? And so, yeah. Okay, my bad, guys. One more time. I just need to see how he stole this. Now, did he steal with his empowered Q or something? I mean, at the end of the day, even if we didn't, we would have, you know? I don't know how he stole it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I genuinely don't know how he stole it. Cool? Did she fuck up? She did. Oh, he stole it. She fucked up the smite. Well, at the end of the day, even if we didn't get the Baron, I'm pretty sure we still kill. I mean, we still end the game. Because we killed 4 here. And Rise cannot hold. And then just like that, guys, we, you know, we win. And just like that, guys. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys learned something, you know, to never give up. Because, honestly, these games are so winnable if people don't mental boom. But, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm peacing out here. And sorry about me taking that break. I just had a, you know, mental boom kind of moment myself where I just didn't want to play these games, you know. Anyways, guys, we're close to diamond. So hopefully we'll be able to push that next week, guys. Peace out.